Hey everyone, and happy Monday. Let's get motivated Monday. Let's get motivated Monday. Yes. So today, I want to talk about self-love and self-care. And I specifically want to speak to the women. Again, men, you can take note and listen to because it's something that you can go by as well. But I specifically want to speak to the women because I feel like, as women, sometimes, we are the ones who lose ourselves in men and becoming a parent, and sometimes we don't even realize it that we do that because we lack that self-care. Or even when it comes to relationships, you know what I'm saying, if you get lost, it means you lack that self-love. So, self-love, plays a very, very important part in our physical growth, in our psychological growth, and in our spiritual growth. So that is why self-love is very important. And also what self-love does is helps us to set healthy boundaries when it pertains to people. Because, a lot of times we let people cross the lines. You got to draw a line in the sand somewhere. So sometimes we don't know how to draw the line, So, and self-care plays a part too in how you show up in the world. How you show up for yourself. So when it comes to self-care, it's just a few things that we can do, to help to build that up. We need to start spending more time with ourselves, because when we spend more time with ourselves, it helps us to not only, find out who we really are, who we need to show up as, but just overall, what we need to do, who we need to be, how we need to take care of not only ourselves, but our kids. And if you're in a relationship with your significant other, it just helps you to set healthy boundaries, and also just to get aware of, okay, these are the things that I need to do, just to really sit down and assess everything. So that's what spending time with yourself does. And if it is ultimately anything going wrong, that assessment will help you to figure it out and be like, okay, no, I cannot put up with this. It will ultimately lead to the self-love, because it's like, okay, I done spent enough time. Like, now I know, like, I can't believe I was doing this, I was doing that, So that's why, that's one of the things that we can do to help, to get to a better place as a person, as well as, I feel like speaking life affirmations over yourself. That's a daily thing that I do now. I speak life over my life and into myself, because if nobody else is gonna do it, I need to do it. I am responsible for me, for real. There is really nobody else that is responsible for me and my happiness but me. So it all starts with me. So I need to be the one to say these certain things about myself. I'm beautiful. I'm loved. I'm inspiration. I'm fearfully and wonderfully made. I'm blessed and highly favored. I'm strong. I'm powerful. All of these things, is what we need to do, because it's like once you start to do that, what happens is it starts to show up in your life from either people or just great overall things, and resources start to happen for you. Because again, it's about what you speak about, you bring about, so and then also when it comes to stuff like that, how you show up in the world is how people treat you. And that's one thing that we don't really understand. We be trying to figure out, like, why are you keep attracting the same wrong men? Why? And some women, honestly, that is something that you really need to sit down and think about. Like, why do I keep attracting this certain type of person that's no good for me? Or why am I constantly putting up with this in this relationship? Either A, it's meant for you to go through, and, maybe you with the right person, y'all can figure it out and get through it. But if it's to that point where the relationship is toxic, is draining, you stressed out walking around here bald headed, edges fell out, you ain't got no edges, the hair just falling out, you know what I'm saying? You just weight gain up and down, overall your physical, again, self-love, your physical appearance is affected, because you have lost that self-love and that self-care for yourself. So that's why spending that time with yourself is going to allow you to get back to you for real. Like, because, women, that's key. These men, we let these men take us and ring us and, run us through the mud and just take us for everything we got. And, you done poured out so much to them. Now you ain't got nothing left to give nobody, yourself, your kids. You just overall depressed. Then you wonder again, you got sicknesses. You just going through it, baby. You're going through it, and a part of it is you. And a lot of us don't like to hear that. It's you. You did this. How you showed up is how he treated you. How one time he did something, and you let it slide, and then he did it again, and then you let it slide, and then before you know it, you got this pile up of things that this man just continue to do for you, and then it's like you stuck in a situation because you don't know how to get out of it, because you don't know you. You lost you. So now you got to find you. And a lot of people is sad, but a lot of people settle in bad relationships, feeling like they can't get no better, like that's all they deserve, or feeling like, they don't want to start over because they done spent so much time and put so much time and energy into this person. Then if I leave this person, then they're gonna go with somebody else and give the next person what it is that I've been trying to get from them. And then, listen, let me tell y'all something. If that happens, guess what? He wasn't meant for you. He was not your man to begin with. He wasn't. Although you wanted him to be so bad, you couldn't just imagine life without him. If he can leave you and not give you too much of nothing that you asked for, but go be with somebody else and be the man that you wanted him to be the whole time you was with him, he was not your man. So that's why, again, self-love and self-care is important, because what that does is you start to set them healthy boundaries. You start to not put up with the nonsense, not put up with the BS. And if you're with somebody and they do cross, they may try to cross that line, that you got drawn, you setting the boundaries, they can be like, oh, okay, yeah, I said she ain't putting up with that. Either they gon' okay, rock with you, okay, yeah, you know what I'm saying, and grow with you, or either if they the type they want somebody who they can get over, they gon' go on about their business. And guess what? That is awesome too, because that's what they need to do, baby. Because I'm not for you and you not for me. So that's why I say spending time is so very, very important, as well as, being what you want to attract. Because women too, we set these double standards. Like, you want a man to have all this money. You want a man to have a nice body. You want a man who got to have either a nice cut, or he got to be a dreadhead. Dreads got to be nice. You know what I'm saying? He just got to have it all together. Meanwhile, you ain't too hot yourself. Meanwhile, you done let yourself go, so your body ain't snatched in places. You know what I'm saying? Meanwhile, you bald headed. You either looking for a man that will get your hair done because you that type of person, because you want a man with money so he can take care of you, versus no, let me have this money too. So it's that there. Like, that's double standards. We can't do that. You want a man with money, but you still struggling, either living with your mama, you could be on your own, but you still struggling financially. So it's like being what you want to attract means just that. Be, and some of y'all need to write that down, be what you want to attract. Because if you are a person who got money, guess what? You're going to attract that. If you somebody, you know what I'm saying, who healthy, overall healthy, got, you might eat right, you might not, but you ain't out here eating too wrong, but you healthy, you healthy, your body, it's good. It ain't got to be all coke bottled out. We ain't talking about that. When I say body, we ain't got to have all the nice butt, hips. No, you ain't got, just taking care of yourself, overall healthiness. And you can see that show up too. You find somebody who, okay, they might work out, they might eat right, they might got it. They got their body, their physical body together. Again, with that self-love, they got their physical body together too. So it's like you got to be what you want to attract. You can't be out here wanting somebody to give you something that you can't give them. Life is a two-way street. But a lot of y'all be trying to drive down that motherfucker one way. Excuse my language. But y'all be trying to drive down that one way. Like, baby, you got to come right back down that street. You can't do that. So that's why, again, these things are very, very, very important. And again, I'm speaking to me too. Even when it comes to, women, when we get comfortable in being a parent or just working, self-care, putting on clothes, y'all. Like, because this is the one for me. When I say I'm speaking to me on this one, I'm speaking to me because, working 5 days a week, come home and then I'm a homebody now. I don't do a whole lot of going out like I used to. As well as sorry y'all, that's my son. As well, like I said, I don't do nothing. I don't do much anymore. But sometimes I do get to a point to where I be like, girl, put on some clothes. You ain't got to go nowhere. Just put some clothes on, get cute. As of today, I'm a little cute because, but I had to go get my hair done today. So that's why I look, but like I say, I be having to talk to myself, y'all, and make myself get up and get dressed. Like, put some clothes on. Just because I'm not going nowhere doesn't mean that I can't look like somebody, And even you can be sitting in the house. For those of you who wear makeup, see me, I'm not a big makeup person. I don't wear facial makeup at all. Just give me a cute pair of earrings, and I might do my eyebrows up. That's it for me. No makeup. But again, putting on makeup and putting on clothes, y'all, and even having your hair done, like, all those things make you look good, right? And when you know what they say about when you look good, you feel good. So that's why, excuse me, that is why that is a part of self-care. You're just taking care of yourself. It's just the simple things, y'all. It's very simple. The simple things in life that can help us to be better and show up better, and to get what we want out of life, and from other people, But again, we have to be what we want. We have to learn to take care of ourselves and show and be responsible for us. Take accountability, And even again, when things are not going right in your life, take accountability. That's what spending time with yourself is going to do. It's going to help you to assess, okay, why is this happening? Girl, what did you do? If it's anything, because sometimes it may not be you. But a lot of the times, it is us and a result of our actions. Something that we did to allow something to happen to us. Because again, our life as of right now is a result of our decisions. Excuse me, I can't talk. The decisions that we make in life, if you really think about it, and just look at your life, think about your choices and look at your life. And compare that to, and I'm going to speak to wealthy and rich folks for a moment. You got to think about what could their actions have been to where they're at. And choices, y'all. We are responsible for our own decision making. We can either make good decisions or we can either make bad decisions. Either way, they're both going to be the sum total of the results of where we are in life and who we are in life at the very moment. So I encourage women, men too, like I say, y'all can take this in too, but I encourage the women, to try to be focused on you more. Love yourself more. Take better care of yourself, And even, even if you're a mom, because I know a lot of moms, I've talked to a few, recently, like a lot of moms, like we just be lost. Like, it's like, dang, you feel like you can't do much in life. That used to be me when my kids were younger. They a little older now, so I'm past all that. But, I met someone who she said that, she just started going back out. She just started taking herself to brunch, part of her, getting her back, taking care of her, that self-care. She's like, I just started going back to brunch or whatever, and it don't even have to be with nobody, no group, no friends. No, you by yourself. That's what that self-care does. It's all about you, and it is okay to go with somebody, but don't make it like about nobody, because remember, it's about you. This is all about you. So, like I said, that's the part of moms, that's why I want to speak to us, because, we do get lost and don't take care of ourselves, when we have kids sometimes. It's like, because we be so focused on them, that we forget that, okay, we're important too, let me buy myself something every once in a while, because, they stay asking for stuff. Every time I turn around, can I get something? Then when I do buy something, hey, mom, what you got? What that is? Something for me? Can it be for me? Thank you. But anyways, y'all, listen. I really wanted to get this message to women in hopes that you would do something what I said. At least, again, these 3 things that y'all can do to help you to get to that self-love and that self-care is, A, speaking those affirmations over yourself. Speak life into yourself. Because if nobody else don't do it, you need to do it, baby. Don't wait on nobody else to do what you can do for yourself. Something, especially something as simple as that, and 2, spend time with yourself. Spend time with, I can't stress that enough, y'all. Spend time with yourself is key. It is key and it is critical. And 3, be what you want to attract. Whatever it is that you want that you're expecting from somebody, whatever it is that you may want from somebody, or whatever it is you may want out of life, be that. Because I promise you, if you be that, you will attract that. So again, happy Monday. Hope all of you guys got a little motivated today, doing something, whatever it may be. But just please always be motivated, be inspired. If you know better, do better, and great things will start to happen. See you next time.